Alright, you guys, we're still in geometric constructions and we are on slide 32 of 34, which means this is going to be the last activity for this lesson. And we were talking about parallel lines. Well, we have definitely talked about parallel lines in this class before. Parallel lines are lines that never intersect in the same plane. So, we're probably going to be looking at drawing lines that are never going to intersect. So let's see. I'll click on my GeoGebra here. Alright, so it looks like they give me one segment and the dot out here. Yeah, I'm going to move out and move back in. Yeah, that's all they give me. Okay. Let's see. Create a line parallel to AB passing through C. To verify that the lines are parallel, measure the slopes of both lines. Take a screenshot. Alright, so I got to find or create a line parallel to AB passing through C. So my parallel is going to be, I believe, the fourth one over. Parallel lines, where are you? Oh yeah, it is the fourth one over. I just overlooked it. So fourth one over, second down is parallel. So we're going to select the point and the line that it's parallel to. And I get a new line. Let me move this out so you guys can see it some. There we are. So there's my original segment. There's my new parallel line. And they told me to find the slope to prove that they're parallel. Take a screenshot. Well, if you don't know where slope is by now, you have not been watching these videos or you have not been paying attention in my class. Go to slope. Looks like that is 0.33. This one's also 0.33. So they are, in fact, parallel lines because they have the same slope. They're not going to intersect each other in this plane. So I'm going to take a screenshot if it'll let me. Last video, for some reason, it wouldn't let me take a screenshot and put it in. And since I'm doing the exact same thing at Ripley High School, it may not let me this time, but I'm certainly going to try. Yeah, it's still not letting me. For some reason, the internet's going really slow this morning at Ripley High School, so yeah, just kind of stuck waiting. But I can't go over 5 minutes in a video, so because it'll cut me off. So I'm just going to pretend it has gone in, and I'm going to hit submit. All right, so there's what theirs looks like. Exact same thing as what mine looks like. Okay, so looks like we're going to open up the same GeoGebra thing again, except they want me to do it their way. Okay, well that's fine, you know, we're going to get the exact same figure. All right, so let's see. Mark an arbitrary point D on AB. All right, so there's my AB, and we'll make a point D somewhere on there. Arbitrary just means wherever you want it to be. So there's where I want it to be. All right, so I'm going to draw. All right, make an arbitrary point D on AB and draw a line CD through C and D. So I'm going to, wrong way. I'm going to draw a line through C, D. All right, done with bullet point 1. Draw a circle centered at D. Make the circle large enough so that it intersects AB through 2 points. All right, so I'm going to make a circle at D, and it needs to go through AB twice. All right, circle at D, and it needs to go through twice. So there's E, and let me see, where was I? Label the point of intersection closest to it to B is E. Okay, I did that. So closest to B is E. I should make sure I did that right. All right, second bullet point's done. The circle intersects CD through 2 points. Choose a point of intersection closest to point C and label it F. All right, so closest to C, label it F. There's C, so I'm going to label that right there F. All right, so third bullet point's done. Draw our segment EF. So I'm going to draw a segment from E to F. So click on segment E to F. Okay, draw another circle centered at C with the same radius as the previous circle. Ooh, well, I don't know what my radius is for that previous circle. So I need to find out what the radius is for that previous circle. So I need to figure out what this radius is right here. So I've got to find the length from D to E to know what that radius is. So I'm going to come over here to length. I'm going to click on DE. And it looks like my radius was 1.67. So my next circle has to also have a radius of 1.67. 1.67. So let me read this again. Draw another circle centered at C. All right, so I'm going to come over here and click on center and radius C with a radius of 1.67. Click OK. I have a feeling they should have intersected. The new circle intersects CD, or line CD, at 2 points. Yes, it does. Intersects a point up top and a point at the bottom. Label the point of intersection that is furthest from D as G. So further away from D would be this one. So this is the one I need to label G. So I'm going to come over to point. That's going to be my G. Okay, next bullet point. Draw a circle centered at G with the radius equal to EF. All right. Radius equal to EF. Well, now I need to find what EF is. Okay, well, I can't find out what EF is unless I go to distance and click on EF, which is 1.85. All right, so now I got to remember 1.85. I'm going to undo that. And they want a circle centered at G with a radius of 1.85. So circle with a radius. I'm going to click on G, and I'm going to put in 1.85. Click OK. All right. Now what? Okay, label the point where the circle intersects the circle centered at C in the interior of angle BDG as point H. Okay, I'm going to have to read this one again. Label the point where this circle intersects the circle centered at C. Okay, so right here's the intersection. In the interior of angle BDG. Angle BDG. So in the interior would be over here. So that would be this one. As point H. All right, so this is going to be my point H. This is complex, y'all. There's my point H. Okay. Draw line CH. So I've got to draw a line. So I'm going to come over here and click on line from C to H. This is complicated. All right, so it says measure the slopes of CH and AB to verify that they are parallel. So I'm going to click on the slopes of CH and AB. Well, they look to be parallel. I'm not sure if they are. So I'm going to click on slope, AB, and CH. And they are, look at that, 0.33, 0.33. So that is a very complicated way to make the lines parallel to each other. I'll say this, usually when I do it with a compass, protractor, and ruler, I don't even do it this complicated way out by hand. Wow. Okay, definitely did it right. They want a screenshot, and probably it's not going to work, but my goodness, you guys, that was very, very complicated. So I am going to take a screenshot. All right, I'm going to try to put it in. So insert my image, choose my file, okay, open. Internet's still going slow, so it's not going to go in. And so I'm just going to hit submit. So, okay, so that mine looks just like theirs. But again, very complicated way to construct parallel lines. Definitely not the way that I would have done it out by hand. But that's by hand, and computer is a little different. So there you go. It is done. All right, so it looks like we're done with this lesson. It's got to be the last one out of 34. So get that filled in, you guys, and good luck to you on the mastery test.